Mary and I have grown to appreciate plants more and more.
We bought flowers yesterday.
Wouldn't you say we're project people?
Good morning. Let's go water a few flowers. I can't even not laugh. Serious.
Mary was like, let's do this like serious. You're missing the plants!
No!
Oh man.
This is going well.
Yeah. She was like, you start out and I'll just say, come with me while I water some flowers. And then get close up of the water going in the flower. Okay, we got it. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. We bought flowers yesterday, and this morning before we put them in the ground, we're probably gonna put them in the ground today. We lined the deck, and with that purple tree in the background, I just can't handle it. It's so beautiful.
We love that. Those are the first things to bloom in spring here. And
spring,
okay, you want to show them all the flowers you got?
Okay, so these were 50% off because they're crusty, and I'm fine with that. So we've got 3 of these, and then we have geraniums. Wait, right?
These are impatiens, right?
Those are, I think.
Yeah.
Geraniums.
Are those verbena?
Verbenas.
Yeah.
These are like the super verbenas or something. Yeah. Those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the hibiscus tree, which is about to explode with life.
Guys, look at the life coming. The end of the hibiscus tree. It's like the life at the end of the winter.
Yes. I just gotta make sure.
We're keeping an eye on Harry Boy. He's got his little screened in thing there. Tent.
He doesn't love being in there, but if I have to go inside for whatever reason, at least I know he's safe if I zip him up in there. And then we have these, more crusty ones. And then we have these.
These are...
Oh, ginormous.
These are beautiful.
I don't know what these are. I think these look like impatiens.
I think they are. I took the tags off of them, but I have them over there. Yeah. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, most of our flowers are pink this year, turns out. Oh yeah, and these.
Ah, yes. So last year we put up these hooks. We have one right there, and one right there, and one over there. So we need some projects for us in the coming days are to put flowers in there. We have another hanging basket out in the natural area. And we just love this. We spend the majority of our time out here on the deck.
Look at these. Holly, look at them. I feel like I'm proposing to you.
Here's some flowers for my poodle.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Here, come here, let's discuss this.
Okay.
Peter and I have this mentality. I used to think, ooh, it's kind of bright here.
Okay, we'll go in the shade.
I used to think that buying flowers that are going to die would be like a waste of money. They don't give you any fruit or like vegetables, so it's like, why would you buy those? Until I grew up. I mean...
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess I just thought they're only gonna last a few months and then they're gonna die.
Yeah, I remember a season of our marriage where you were like, oh, we are not buying... What are the ones that don't come back?
Annual.
We're not buying annuals, only perennials. And...
Perennial means it'll come back each year.
And in recent years, Mary and I have grown to appreciate plants more and more, including plants that will die.
Well, part of it is, I feel like it's probably a pretty good industry to work in. Like, I think of the people who probably walk those lines of these like, wherever this flower grew, and water them, and I feel like that would be a really enjoyable job to have. You're not stuck behind a desk. I don't know. We think like that. We've never actually visited a flower factory, but we imagine that it would be.
Like a greenhouse? We could go visit if you want.
I would love that.
But it's super fun.
Okay, but anyway, we used to not spend our money on them because they die, but then we spent our money on them and they brightened up our world and we love them.
Yes.
And they last, well, in North Carolina, I just realized we are able to get them 2 months earlier than in Massachusetts.
Yeah, and the season goes longer in the fall. And so I think, well, and I've just grown to appreciate, I think part of like owning this house and like making this space our own and like having like our little, like our flowers around the mailbox and things like that, I've grown to appreciate the artistic or creative element of that space.
Not only just caring for our land that we have, but the artistic side of it as well. I gotta go check on Harry.
Okay. Harry's exploring.
He's right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So we enjoy it. And yesterday, Peter had to buy a couple pieces for the drainage system. And I got to look at the flowers.
There, you had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, this time last year, I was calling nurseries to see if they had curbside pickup. It was before curbside pickup was even a thing. Just a few places had it. And you basically pay, I forget, it was like $36 or something, and they pick a few different flowers for you. It was surprisingly difficult for me because I love picking out the flowers, and to not be able to, it was kind of a small visual reminder of just the bigger issue going on in the world. The flowers, not a big deal. Not picking out my flowers, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Just a tiny symptom of the reminder of the bigger
pandemic that was happening.
I don't even know if the word pandemic was being used back then.
I think so, yeah. And yeah.
So being able to pick out my flowers this year was like really exciting.
Super fun. Yeah, Mary mentioned I picked up some drainage pieces. So basically we have a few projects. One project that I'm finishing up today is, guys, the lattice is, I'm finishing this up. I've got it done there. I've had these pieces cut and stained. I just have to trim them and fit them in. I use a nail gun and just kind of nail it up under the deck.
So you crawl all the way under?
Yeah, I've been crawling under the deck and nailing it. So our next project is, we got these, we have a whole stack of them, pavers, and they're like not the generic ones that are just like a slab of concrete. They actually have like a design, and they were used. We got them on Facebook Marketplace, and we want to make a sidewalk walkway from there to our deck gate, because if we have friends or family or whoever comes, fence gate. If they come, this is kind of the walkway, and as you can see, like, the grass doesn't grow awesome because of the foot traffic, and like here, from stepping off of the deck, like, the grass is gone. So I'm excited to do that, but before I can put those in, I need to deal with one more drainage thing, and that is water from our side yard flows right here when it rains and gets a little soggy. So I'm going to put a drain on the other side of the fence here and then run drainage over to connect it in right here under the sidewalk, because there's a drainage that runs from the system I put in last year. So that is the next project. What's your next project?
I painted a cactus.
Nice. Well, I
actually did paint a cactus this morning.
That's fun.
And yeah, I think my project is dishes.
Oh yeah, the dishes are still You've made some progress on this, but yeah, we should do some more cleaning today, and we need to plant these flowers.
Yeah, that's our project.
Yep.
One of them.
I think these ones like the shade, not the sun.
Maybe
hence
that's
the
why they
scorching.
got
Yeah.
crispy.
I'm guessing.
So I think we'll put these in the
flower box.
Yeah, out front that you made out of an old we found a
futon
on the side of the road, and we took the wood and made a flower box.
I was talking with a friend today about just the projects. Okay, what's our next project? We did the plant wall, and we did the frame to the deck, and I don't know. I think we're project people. Wouldn't you say we're project people?
Yeah, we have fun with it.
So that's our Saturday morning, guys. We just wanted to do a one-take video with you today, and Harry
welcome you
is
to our back porch.
Pounding on the door saying, "Let me back out!"
He wants to go in, he wants to come out.
He's a funny guy.
Thanks for visiting us today, guys.
And
as always,
we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night to the Ollie boy.